In this video class, I am going to discuss about the position vector, types of vectors and addition of vectors. So, first we should know about what is vector. This is the line segment AB. A line is restricted to some length. This is the line segment AB. What is the length of this one? Length of this one we say here we are giving some direction to the line segment AB bar. This one we say directed line segment we say vector. That one we can write AB bar. Whenever we give some one direction to the given line segment, that one we say vector only. So here directed line segment we say vector. Directed line segment we say vector. In this vector AB bar, this is the from A to B. Here A is called initial point and B is called terminal point. Now here actually in the physics they will give some examples everything, but in maths this is enough only here. Next scalar. Here if only what is the scalar? Scalar it contains only magnitude. It has only magnitude but not direction. Every real value, that is the scalar only. Scalar it doesn't have direction, but vector along with the direction it contains magnitude also. Now what is the position vector? Next position vector. In the space you can take any point x, y, z. Here three axes are there, x, y, z, mutually perpendicular. Here y is the origin. Here you can take any point in the space p, x, y, z. Now the position of p with respect to origin we say OP bar. The position vector of p with respect to origin we say OP bar. That one we can write OP bar, that is equal to OP bar we say the position vector of p with respect to origin we say OP bar. Like that you can take any different points. If I take B, what is the position vector of B with respect to origin? That is OB bar. You can take any number of points, and for every point the position of that point with respect to origin we can write a OP bar, OB bar, like that only. Now in practice, for example here if I take A, B, C, the position of the point with respect to origin I am writing here OA bar and OB bar and OC bar. The position of the point C with respect to origin OC bar. In practice the position vectors of these points A, B, C, etc. so on we can write are denoted by here OA bar we can write A bar, that is equal to B bar, that is equal to C bar. A bar, that is the position vector of the point A with respect to origin. OA bar we can write A bar, OB bar, B bar, OC bar, C bar. In practice we can write that one. Next, types of vectors. First one here I am going to explain all these directly, but if you want notes in the description box, I am uploading the link also. Description box. Now types of vectors. First one, zero vector. What about the zero vector? Here, for example, here I have taken AB bar, that is one of the vector. AB bar, that is the vector. This is the, otherwise here also we can write AB bar, that is the line segmented towards B only. AB bar, that is the vector. Here A is the initial point, B is the terminal point. If terminal point coincides with A, initial point coincides with the terminal point, then that vector is said to be zero vector. For example, here A bar. Here a terminal, initial and a terminal point both are same. Initial and a terminal points both are same. So A bar, that is that one we say zero vector. Its length is equal to 0. A vector is said to be zero vector if its magnitude is equal to 0. Now next, unit vector. Now here you can take any vector. For example, a bar, that is one of the vector. The unit vector means its modulus should be equal to 1. Modulus of a bar, if it is 1, then a bar is said to be unit vector only. The modulus of any vector is equal to 1, that vector is said to be unit vector. Now here I want a unit vector. Generally we can write a cap. A cap, that is the unit vector. The unit vector in the direction of a bar, we can write a bar by, that should be divided by its modulus. If I take the modulus of this one, modulus of a bar by modulus of modulus, we can write one thing. So these two gets cancelled, we can get 1 by taking modulus. So here a cap, that is the a bar by modulus of a bar. Now the problems which are related to all these concepts we can discuss in the last. Now I am going to explain all these definitions. Next to co-initial vectors. Co-initial, in the name only that is there. Whatever the initial, co-initial means all are having the same initial point. OA, OB, OC. Here OA bar, OB bar, OC bar. These are the three vectors. All the three vectors having the same initial point. O is the initial point. Here for OA bar, A is the terminal point. For OB bar, B is the terminal point. For OC bar, O is the initial point and C is the terminal point. But here all these vectors having the same initial point. So all these vectors we say co-initial vectors. And co-terminus. Co-terminus means all are having the same terminal point. For example, here I am taking AO bar, BO bar, next CO bar. AO bar, BO bar, CO bar, all are having the same terminal point, that is O. So all those we say co-terminal vectors. Here all are having the same initial point. All these vectors we say co-initial vectors. Next to equal vectors. What about the equal vectors? Two vectors are said to be equal if and only if two vectors a bar comma b bar are said to be equal. A bar is equal to b bar if and only if their magnitudes are equal. Modulus of a bar, that is equal to modulus of b bar. And one more thing, a bar comma b bar having the same direction. A bar comma b bar have the same direction. Here, then these two vectors are said to be equal vectors. Their magnitude should be same and both are having the same direction. For example, here this is one of the vector. This one I am taking a bar, and here modulus of a bar I am taking 2 units, and one more I am taking. This one I am taking b bar, and its modulus is modulus of b bar, that is equal to modulus of b bar, that is equal to 4. Here we can't say these two are have the same direction. Direction is same, but this can't say, we can't say these two are equal vectors. Why? Because having the different magnitude. Here what I said, both are having the same magnitude. So this one also, if I restrict to this one, modulus of b bar equals to 2, then we can say these two are a bar comma b bar, both are equal vectors. Next to negative of a vector. AB bar, this is very important. AB bar, that is the, here this is one of the vectors, its initial point is A and the terminal point B. If I change the direction, this one we can write AB bar. And what about this one? AB bar, otherwise here I am writing BA bar. Magnitude same only, but opposite in direction. This is AB bar, this is a BA bar. Both are parallel, and both the magnitudes are having the same opposite in direction, and both the magnitudes are same. So here we can write AB bar, and otherwise here we can write BA bar is equal to minus AB bar. BA bar, that is the negative vector of AB bar. Why? Because This is in the reverse direction, opposite direction or reverse direction we can say. So negative of a vector, if AB bar is one of the vector, BA bar, that is the negative vector of AB bar. Next to free vectors. In entire topic we are going to discuss about the free vectors only. And here I will say the difference between free vectors and localized vectors. Free vectors means we can shift one vector. We can shift the vectors from one place to other place also without changing the direction and the magnitude. For example, this is one of the vector A bar. You can shift anywhere in this plane. We can shift anywhere in that plane. So without changing the direction and magnitude. So all are same only. A bar. So free vectors means we can shift the vectors from one place to another place without changing the direction and magnitude. But what about the localized vectors? Localized vectors means those are fixed only. At least one point should be given, either initial point or a terminal point, or both should be given. So the vector passes through the fixed point A only in that given direction only. But free vectors not like that. Here there is no fixed point. We can draw anywhere without changing the direction and the magnitude. So here entire topic we are discussing about the free vectors only. Next to parallel vectors. What is the parallel? Or collinear vectors also. Here two vectors are said to be parallel. Their direction, whatever be the direction, maybe same or opposite direction. Here, this one I am saying A bar, this one I am taking B bar, that is vector, and next the modulus I am taking 3 units, and here I am taking modulus of B bar, that is equal to 6 units I am taking, and one more also I am taking C bar. Here we can say all these three vectors are parallel. All these three vectors are parallel. These are in the same direction. Here line of support. If I take the one line, all these are parallel to given line only. Now the line of support is same, and here these two are in the same direction. This is the opposite direction. Here whatever be the direction, either the same direction or opposite direction, if they are parallel, these are said to be parallel. Now, if any two vectors are parallel, or how can we say collinear here? Here just now we discussed about the free vectors also. Free vectors, we can shift the vectors from one place to another place without changing the direction. For example, here this is one of the vector B bar. This is B bar is given. Here I am changing this one A bar without changing the direction. Here to here it is there. This is A bar. Now A bar coincides with B bar. Now here A bar, B bar we say collinear vectors. See here we are using the free vectors. If they are parallel, we can say those are collinear also. If it A bar coincides with B bar by shifting. Why? Because those are free vectors. By shifting A bar to the vector B bar, if it coincides with the B bar, these two are said to be collinear. Now here we can say either parallel or collinear. Here we can express one vector in terms of another vector by multiplying with a scalar lambda. Lambda belongs to any real value. B bar is equal to lambda A bar. Either collinear or parallel. If two vectors are either collinear or parallel, then we can express one vector in terms of another one by multiplying with a scalar lambda. Lambda belongs to any real value. So here we can write B bar, that is equal to 2 times A bar. Why? Because here these two are parallel vectors. So here by observing these magnitudes, here B bar we can write its magnitude 6, that is a 3. If it is multiplied by 2, then we can get a B bar only. So direction either same direction or opposite direction, but all these for all these vectors the line of support should be same, parallel to the same line. And here the vectors which are same direction, Parallel and same direction we say like vectors. Same direction. Here the vectors, the two parallel vectors having the same direction are said to be like vectors. These are also parallel but opposite direction. So these vectors we say unlike vectors. Unlike vectors means those are not in a same direction, different direction only. One is one is moving right direction, another moving in left direction. The two parallel vectors are said to be like vectors if their direction is same, and the two parallel vectors are said to be unlike vectors if their direction is different. Next, this is very important, this one, addition of vectors. Here I am taking triangle of addition. Take any one of the triangle of addition. Here two types are there, addition of vectors. One is the triangle law of addition, another one parallelogram law of addition. Here I am taking A, B, C. These are the vertices of triangle. And two vectors representing two sides of a triangle in one order, AB bar, BC bar. Those are the two vectors. Here AB bar, comma BC bar. These are the two vectors representing two sides of a triangle in one order. Then its a resultant. Resultant means AB bar plus BC bar. The sum of these two vectors representing the third side in reverse direction. These are going in one direction. This one we are taking in the reverse direction. That is the AC bar. So AC bar is equals to AB bar plus BC bar. The sum of here the two vectors representing the two sides of a triangle in one order, then their sum represents the third side in opposite direction. So here AB bar plus BC bar equals to AC bar. If any 3 points are given, three vertices of a triangle are given, how can we say those represents, those are the vertices of a triangle? One more thing also there here. How can we say that one? AB bar plus BC bar. AC bar you can transpose this side, minus AC bar, that is equals to 0. AB bar and the negative of a vector also we discussed just now, types of vectors in AC bar, that is the negative vector of CA bar minus CA bar, that is equal to 0 bar. Here AC bar, that is the negative vector of CA bar. Here I interchange the initial and the terminal points, that one becomes minus CA bar, minus into minus plus only. So here AB bar plus BC bar plus CA bar, 0 bar. AB bar, BC bar, CA bar. Everywhere I have taken the one direction, AB, BC, CA. Now their sum is equal to, if I get 0 bar, then those are the vertices of a triangle. Next to parallelogram law of addition. How can we say that one? Parallelogram law of addition. Here I am taking A, B, C, D. Here only what I am doing here, instead of A I am taking O, A, B. So the triangle law of addition I am applying. The two vectors of two vectors representing the two sides of a triangle in the one direction. Their sum here OA bar plus AB bar. Their sum here third side represents their sum in opposite direction, OB bar. So here if I make this one subject AB bar, that is equal to OB bar minus OA bar. While solving the problems, this is very helpful also. AB bar, if any vector is given, here initial point A, terminal point B, how to express in terms of their position vectors? OB bar minus OA bar we can write. If any vector is given AB bar, we can write OB bar minus OA bar. So here, what is the parallelogram law of addition? Now here, adjacent sides I am taking. Here this one I am taking A bar, this one I am taking B bar. These two adjacent sides. Here two vectors a bar comma b bar representing the two adjacent sides of a parallelogram. These two represents the two adjacent sides of a parallelogram. Then its diagonal which is passes through the point of intersection of these two vectors. These two sides otherwise. The diagonal which passes through the point of intersection of these two sides. This one here AC bar, that one we say that is the sum of these two vectors. So here a bar b bar are two vectors representing the two adjacent sides of a parallelogram. Then their sum, the diagonal, represents the resultant of these two vectors only. So here we can write AC bar, that is equal to AB bar plus AD bar means A bar plus B bar. A bar plus B bar. So this one we say parallelogram law of addition. The diagonal which passes through the adjacent sides of these two, that is the resultant vector of these two vectors. Here properties of vector addition. Commutative property. Here you can take any two vectors. Here a bar plus b bar, that should be equal to b bar plus a bar. So the addition of vectors satisfies commutative property and satisfies associative property also. You can take any three vectors a bar plus b bar plus c bar. Here whatever we get a bar plus b bar plus c bar, here also we can get the same result. So the addition of vectors satisfies associative property also. Additive identity. What is the additive identity? For any vector a bar, there exists one vector 0 bar, such that a bar plus 0 bar is equal to 0 bar plus a bar, that is equal to a bar. So here 0 bar we say additive identity in vectors. 0 bar, that is the additive identity in addition of vectors. And additive inverse. For any vector a bar, there exists one vector plus of minus a bar, that is equal to minus a bar plus a bar, that is equal to additive identity, that is a 0 vector. So here minus a bar, that one we say additive inverse of a bar. Now ABCDE is a pentagon. Then prove that AB bar plus AE bar plus BC bar plus DC bar plus CD bar plus AC bar equals to 3 into AC bar. This one we have to prove. This one you can keep aside that one. Here I have taken left hand side. Here combination I am taking AB bar plus BC bar. These two I am writing side by side. AB bar plus BC bar plus AE bar. Next I am writing AD bar plus one more thing, AE, DC also there, DC bar plus AC bar. Now here you can see in triangle of addition, already we proved that one. Here you can see by taking the diagram also you can say, but here already we discussed that one. Here AB bar plus BC bar, AB bar plus BC bar, we can write directly AC bar. Here two vectors AB bar and BC bar taken in represent the two sides of a triangle taken in one order. Their sum AB bar plus BC bar. Here third side represents their sum taken in opposite direction. Now here you can see by combining these two AB bar plus BC bar, here these two are same only, then we can write directly AC bar. So for that here I have taken I made the proofs only. AB bar plus BC bar we can write directly AC bar plus AE bar plus AD bar we can write AD bar also plus a DC bar plus AC bar. Now here you can see AC bar plus AD plus DC, AB plus BC we can write AC only. So here we can write a AC bar plus AC bar, that is equal to 3 into AC bar. That only required to prove. Next, second one, prove that the resultant of two forces acting at a point O and represented by OB bar and OC bar is given by 2 into OD bar, where D is the midpoint of BC. Here what I am taking O, A, B. Otherwise here BC is given. O, B, C. D is the midpoint of BC. D is the midpoint of BC. That is not, this is not the perpendicular. Here OD is a median only. Now in this triangle, I am applying the triangle law of addition. OB bar plus BD bar. OB bar plus BD bar, that is equal to 2 times OD bar. And here also I am applying the triangle law of addition. OD plus DC, otherwise OC plus CD. OC bar plus CD bar, that is equal to 2 into OD bar. If I add these two, OB bar plus OC bar plus BD bar plus CD bar, that is equal to, here 2 plus 2, that is 4. Sorry, here why I have written this one? OB plus BD, that is OD bar only. Sorry. Now here we can get 2 OD bar. Now here I added these two. Here I applied the triangle of addition. OB plus BD we can get OD. Here OC plus CD we can get OD. Now previous I told you negative of a vector and equal vectors also. Here BD, D is the midpoint. Here B, DC both are, here BD bar and DC bar both are collinear vectors. BD, DC both are collinear vectors. And one more thing, here BD bar, that is equal to DC bar we can write, but BD bar, that is equal to minus CD bar we can write. This is the negative vector of DC bar only. Here I interchanged the terminal and the initial points. So BD bar, DC bar both are same direction, both are equal. Here D is the midpoint. So the length of BD equals to the length of DC. BD bar equals to DC bar. The two vectors are said to be equal. And here DC bar we can write minus CD bar also. Here CD bar, that is the negative vector of DC bar. Now in the place of BD bar I can write minus CD bar. Minus CD bar plus CD bar both gets cancelled. So here OB bar plus OC bar, that is equal to 2 times median vector. So not only here O, you can take any triangle. Here you can take any triangle. Next we can discuss one more problem based on this concept. Here also I am applying the same concept the previous whatever we discussed. Prove that the sum of the three vectors determined by the medians of a triangle directed from the vertices is 0. A, B, C. And here I am taking the this is the, that is the median. AD is the median, it bisects the opposite side. Previous what we have done, O, B, C I have taken. Here OD is the median. So what we got the resultant, last result, OB bar plus OC bar. OB bar plus OC bar we have written 2 times OD bar. Here also I am doing the same thing. Here AD is the median. So here we can get AB bar plus AC bar, that is equal to 2 times AD bar. Similarly, if I take one more median, this is the BE median. So BC bar plus BA bar, BC bar plus BA bar, that is equal to 2 times median vector. And one more vector I am taking, CF. So here what are the adjacent sides? Here CB, CA. You can take anything first. CA bar plus CB bar, that is equal to 2 times median vector CF bar. Now here I am adding these three. AB, here what we can get here 2, if I take a 2 as common here, 2 into AD bar plus BE bar plus CF bar, that is equal to AB plus BA. BA we can write minus AB bar. This is the here BA bar, that is the negative vector of AB bar only. So in the place of BA bar we can write minus AB bar. Then these two gets cancelled. AC bar and CA bar is there. CA bar we can write minus AC bar only. Minus AC bar plus AC bar both gets cancelled. Here these two also gets cancelled. Overall we are getting, by adding all these three, we are getting 0. Therefore AD bar plus B bar plus CF bar, that is equal to 0 vector. Next one. Two forces AB bar and AD bar are acting at the vertex A of a quadrilateral ABCD. Here I am taking one of the quadrilateral. ABCD. ABCD. This is one of the quadrilateral. Two forces AB and AD are acting at the vertex A, and CB and CD acting at a C. Prove that their resultant means AB bar plus AD bar plus CB bar plus CD bar. The resultant is given by, here we have to prove that the resultant is equal to 4 into EF bar, where E is the E comma F are the E is the midpoint of AC, E is the midpoint of AC, and F is the midpoint of VD. F is the midpoint of VD. Here I am taking to understand. Now the same thing, whatever we whatever we have done. If I take the triangle ABD, here F is the midpoint of O, otherwise here you can take F is the midpoint of BD, here AF, that is the median only. So how to write that one? Here in triangle ABD, AB bar plus AD bar, that is equal to 2 times AF bar we can write. And here I am taking in triangle CBD, here CF, that is the median only. If CF is the median, previous whatever we have written, the same condition here also I am applying the same. CB bar plus CD bar, we can write a 2 into CF bar. If I add these two relations, AB bar plus AD bar plus CB bar plus CD bar, that is equal to 2 of AF bar plus CF bar. 2 of AF plus CF I got. Now, here what I am doing, AF bar, that is the negative vector of FA bar only, minus FC bar I can write here. Overall I am taking minus as common, FA bar plus FC bar. Now here you can see this is a diagram. FA bar, here I am taking this triangle FAC. I am considering this triangle FAC. E is the midpoint of AC only, that is already given. E is the midpoint of AC. So in this triangle AFC, FE is the median. So here force acting at F, FA bar plus FC bar we can write a 2 into, here FA bar plus FC bar we can write, that is equals to 2 into FE bar. FA bar plus FC bar we can write a 2 into FE bar we can write. That is equal to 2 2s are 4 minus FE bar we can write EF bar also we can write. EF bar, that is the negative vector of FE bar. So this one only we have to prove. Next one. If AC is the circumcenter and O is the orthocenter of triangle ABC, here we have to prove that SA bar plus SB bar plus SC bar is equal to SO bar and OA bar plus OB bar plus OC bar, that is equal to OS bar. Here O is the orthocenter of this triangle. Here I am taking one triangle. ABC are the vertices of this triangle, and orthocenter, that is the point of intersection of the altitudes only. Altitudes means you can write the draw the perpendicular. So orthocenter lies on altitude only. Now we can remove this one. And the point of intersection of the perpendicular bisectors, whatever the circumcenter, the point of intersection of the perpendicular bisectors, perpendicular and bisecting. So here, this one if I take D, here BD bar is equal to DC bar I can write. Here D is the midpoint of this on the perpendicular and bisector also, bisecting the side BC. So here we can write BD bar, that is equal to minus CD bar also we can write. And here circumcenter lies on this perpendicular bisector. Here I am taking this one, yes. And here one geometric relation is there. What is the geometric relation here? AO bar, that is equal to 2 into SD bar. In the plane geometry, that relation is there. In any triangle, AO bar is equal to 2 into SD bar. Here that one we have to remember that one. Here proof jarurat nahi. Now first one I am taking. How to prove this one? SA bar plus SB bar. So if I consider this triangle, if I join these two, SB bar, that one we can write a SD plus a DB also we can write. SD bar plus a DB bar plus SC bar we can write SC bar SD plus. Here I am applying triangle law of addition only. Here I am taking a triangle SDC. SC bar, that is equal to SD plus SD plus SD bar plus a DC bar. That implies that is equal to SA bar plus. Now here you can see SD bar plus SD bar, that is a 2 SD bar plus BD bar is there. Here DC bar is there. DC bar we can write a DC bar. DC bar we can write BD bar, and BD bar we can write a minus a DB bar. So DC bar, here BD bar, here I interchanged both, then negative we can get it, minus a DB bar. So DC bar I can write minus a DB bar plus a DB bar, both gets cancelled. Magnitudes are same but in the opposite direction, so both are cancelled. So SD bar plus SD bar to SD bar, that one we can write AO bar only. SA bar plus AO bar. In triangle law of addition I told you that one AB bar plus AC bar, AB bar plus BC bar, that is equal to AC bar. If these two are same, we can combine the two, we can write directly AC bar. Here also we can write a SO bar. First one completed. Now how to do the second one? That is equal to SO bar. Second one, OA bar plus, in the place of OB bar, here also I am taking, applying the triangle of addition only. Here join, now here you can join OB and OD. So this is one of the triangle. OB bar, that is equal to OD plus OD bar plus a DB bar plus OC bar is there. OC bar we can write OD plus a DC only. OD bar plus a DC bar. Here also DB bar, DC bar are there, both gets cancelled. Whatever I have done the same thing. Here also we can apply the same. OA bar, here plus a 2 OD bar we got. Now, so OA bar plus 2 into OD. Now here you can consider this triangle ODS. OD bar we can triangle of addition I am applying. OD bar I can write OS plus SD only. OS bar plus SD bar. Here what is the required to prove, that one also you have to keep in mind. OS bar we want. So OA bar plus 2 into OS bar plus 2 into SD bar that is equal to, here this one I can write, otherwise here only we can change, OA bar, that is the negative vector of AO bar, minus AO bar we can write, minus AO bar, that is equal to 2 SD bar, 2 SD bar, plus 2 into OS bar, plus 2 into SD bar. These two gets cancelled, that is equal to 2 into OS bar. Here, components of vectors in three-dimensional, components of vector, components of a vector in three-dimensional geometry. First, here I am going to explain about a two-dimensional geometry. Only one example I will say. Here, if I take any point in the plane, P x comma y be a point in the plane. If I draw the perpendicular to x-axis, here M is the foot of the perpendicular on x-axis, then what about this length OM? We say the length of the x, modulus of x. And if I draw the perpendicular to y-axis, here ON we say modulus of y. If I take in the first quadrant, both are positive only. So here, if I draw the perpendicular to x-axis, the distance from O to that foot of the perpendicular, that is x coordinate only. If I draw the perpendicular to y-axis, the distance from origin to the foot of the perpendicular, we say y coordinate. Here also I am applying the same concept in the space also. In the two-dimensional geometry, one more thing I am going to explain. Here, this is the x-axis. Here M is one of the point. Here x comma y I have taken point. This is the foot of the, M is the foot of the perpendicular from that point to x-axis. Its length is equal to x1. Here OM is equal to x. OM is equal to x. How to write that vector OM bar? Here, to write the vector, that magnitude should be multiplied by unit vector in the direction, in that direction. So in the direction of x-axis I am taking I cap, that is the unit vector, so its modulus always 1 only. And here I am taking I cap, j cap and k cap. I cap, that is the unit vector in the direction of x-axis, and j cap, that is the unit vector in the direction of y-axis, k cap, that is the unit vector in the direction of z-axis. So here OM is equal to x units, and OM bar is equal to, that magnitude should be multiplied by unit vector in that direction. So OM bar we can say x I cap. If I take modulus on both sides, modulus of OM bar, that is x only. Here modulus of this one, modulus of I cap, that is 1. So x we can get. So here we are taking the unit vectors. Unit vectors, its modulus should be 1 only. In the direction of x-axis I am taking I cap. In the direction of y-axis, this is x-axis. I cap I am taking. In the direction of y-axis I am taking j cap. In the direction of z-axis I am taking k cap. Now P be any point in the space. Here previous whatever, here if I draw the perpendicular to x-axis, the distance from origin to that foot of the perpendicular we say x coordinate only. Here also I am applying the same concept. Here P be any point in the space, and draw the perpendicular to, this is the XOY plane. This is the XOY plane only. In the XOY plane, z coordinate is 0 only. So here what are the coordinates of P dash? XY 0. XY 0. And from P I have drawn the perpendicular to x-axis. Here Q is the foot of the perpendicular on x-axis from P. Now what is the length of OQ? That is x coordinate. And OQ bar, that is equal to x I cap. OQ bar, that is equal to, what is the unit vector in this direction? I cap only. So OQ bar, if I want OQ bar, that magnitude should be multiplied by I cap. And here R is the foot of the perpendicular of P on y-axis. So what is the length of OR? Length of OR, that is equal to, on y-axis, so that is y coordinate, and multiplied by j cap. O r bar is equal to yj cap. And S is the foot of the perpendicular of P on z axis. So here OS is equal to Z. What about OS bar? Z into K cap. Z into K cap. Now, what is the distance between these two? Otherwise, here PQ. Here Q is the foot of the perpendicular of P on x axis. On x axis, remaining coordinates 0 only. Here x comma 0 comma 0. Here, what is the distance between these two? Modulus of y. So here, this is y, its modulus also y only. So here, these two are parallel. This is the parallelogram type only. These two are parallel. These two are equal vectors. QP dash and OR dash. OR. Both are equal vectors, we say. Their magnitudes are same. We got the same thing only. The distance between these two, I got the modulus of y. Here also, what is that? Length of this one, modulus of y, and both are parallel vectors. Now, here QP dash, I got this is a y length. Here QP dash, that is equal to OR. These two are equal. Now, here you can join this one. OP dash is equal to, or OP dash bar, that is equal to, here a triangle of addition, OQ bar plus QP bar. OQ bar, that is xi cap, x into I cap, plus, what is QP bar? That is equal to OR bar only. What is OR bar? That is a yj cap. This is a OP1 bar. What is the modulus of this one? That is equal to, here a two-dimensional geometry also, if you observe this one, what is the distance between these two? The distance between the 2 points, root of x square plus y square only. Here xi cap plus yj cap, this is the xy plane only, that vector is in the two-dimensional geometry. So its modulus is equal to, that is nothing but the distance from origin to that point x comma y, root of x square plus y square. So here I can write root of x square plus y square. Keep aside this one. Next, I want OP bar. I want here PB any point in the space. What is the position vector of that point with respect to origin? That is OP bar only. OP bar, that is equal to, how to write that one? OP dash bar plus P dash P bar. Now here also, here P dash P, what is the distance between these two? Modulus of Z only here. And what is the modulus of OS? Here both the modulus are same. So here both are equal vectors. P dash P bar, that is equal to OS bar. Both the magnitudes are same, that is equal to Z. So P dash P bar is equal to OS bar. Both are parallel and their magnitudes are same. So both we can say equal vectors. So here, what is the modulus of this one? Modulus of OP bar, that is equal to root of, here whatever we have done, the same thing here also we can apply. OP dash bar square plus modulus of P dash P bar square. That is equal to OP dash, modulus of OP dash bar, I got x square plus root of x square plus y square whole square, means square root gets cancelled, x square plus y square plus, what is the length of these two? That is z only. So z square we can write. That is the modulus of OP bar. Modulus of OP bar. Here P be any point in the space. What are the coordinates of P here? X, Y, Z. Then its modulus OP bar, that is equal to modulus of OP bar, that is equal to root of x square plus y square plus z square. Now OP bar, what are the scalar and vector components of that vector? OP bar. Here OP dash bar already I have written here xi cap plus yj cap plus p dash p bar that is equals to os bar that is equals to z into k cap. Here x, y, z we say those are the scalar components of the vector OP bar, and x I cap, y j cap and z k cap, those we say vector components of that vector. These are the scalar components and these are the vector components of the point vector OP bar. Here some problems we can discuss now. Find the vector in the direction of phi I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap, which has magnitude 8 units. We want the vector in the direction of this one and having the magnitude 8. This type of problems, first we have to find the unit vector in that direction. And unit vector in the definition also I told you the unit vector in the direction of a bar, that is a cap. A cap is equal to a bar by modulus of a bar. First you can find the unit vector. So a bar, this vector I am taking, consider this vector a bar only. Here we want the unit vector in that direction a bar. So a cap that is equal to a bar by modulus of a bar. What about a bar here? Phi I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap whole by, what is the modulus of that one? Just now we have done that one. P be any point whose coordinates x, y, z, and modulus of OP bar that is equal to root of x square plus y square plus z square, root of 25 plus 1 plus 4 that is equal to phi I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap whole by root 30. That is the unit vector only. Its modulus is equal to 1. Its modulus 1 only. Now here what they are asking here, magnitude 8. So here I am multiplying with 8 on both sides. 8 a cap is equal to 8 into phi I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap whole by root 30. Its modulus we can get 8 only. So the same model questions I will write here. You can, those are for self practice. Here second, third, fourth similar to previous problem, and briefly I will explain how to do this one. Second one, find the unit vector in the direction of the vector PQ bar. In the direction of a bar, what I have written, the unit vector in the direction of a bar that is equal to a cap is equal to a bar by modulus of a bar. So in the direction of PQ bar, that one we can write a PQ cap that is equal to PQ bar by modulus of PQ bar. But here PQ vector is not given directly. When P comma Q are the points, here this is the P point, that is the Q point. Whenever the points are given, for example, P be any point in the space, what is the position of the vector P with respect to origin OP bar? So here OP bar is given. OP bar, the position of this point with respect to origin OP bar that is equal to I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap, remaining to similar to that one. And OQ bar that is equal to 4I cap plus 5j cap plus 6k cap. Here OP bar, OQ bar, position vectors are given. First to find PQ bar. PQ bar, how to write in terms of position vectors of terminal and initial points. OQ bar minus OP bar we can write. OP bar minus OQ bar minus OP bar. 4 minus 1, 3I cap, 5 minus 2 plus 3j cap plus 3k cap. This is the PQ bar. Now, what is the unit vector in this direction? That is PQ bar by, here I am writing, after that I will clear that one. PQ cap, the unit vector in the direction of PQ bar, that is PQ cap is equal to PQ bar 3I cap plus 3j cap plus k cap whole by root of modulus means root of x square plus y square plus z square. 3 9 are 27. That one we can write it. Here if I take 3 as common, I cap plus j cap plus k cap whole by 9 3 root 3 we can write. So here 3 3 we can cancel. That is the unit vector. This is the unit vector in the direction of PQ bar. That one we can represent with the PQ cap. Similar to like that only. Here also for a given vector A bar and B bar, the unit vector in the direction of A bar plus B bar. A bar plus B bar. What is the unit vector in that direction? Here A bar plus B bar you can consider this one C bar otherwise. This one you can consider C bar. What is the unit vector in the direction of C bar? That is C cap. C cap that is equal to C bar by modulus of C bar only. C bar that is A bar plus B bar by modulus of A bar plus B bar. First to find the resultant vector. Add these two A bar plus B bar. How much we are getting? I cap. This is completed. Now C cap that is equal to A bar plus B bar. By adding these two, I cap plus this is 0 minus 1 plus 1. Here plus k cap whole by its modulus root of x square plus y square plus z square. That is that one. So this is the unit vector in the direction of A bar plus B bar. A bar plus B bar, that vector upon its magnitude only. That vector upon its magnitude. Here also I have written the same thing. The unit vector in the direction of PQ bar, that vector upon its modulus. Everywhere the same thing only. This is also same only. Find the unit vector in the direction of a resultant vector. Resultant vector means A bar plus B bar only. So A bar plus B bar by, first write down the A bar plus B bar. That is that should be divided by its modulus. Next, here one more I have given. Two sides of a triangle. Two sides of a triangle are these two vectors representing the two sides of a triangle. Find the length of the third side. For example, here what I am taking, here directly sides are given. AB bar, BC bar are given. So here, previous also I told you, if these three vectors representing the sides of a triangle, then if I take in the same direction, AB bar plus BC bar plus CA bar should be equal to 0. Here two sides of a triangle, these two vectors are representing the two sides of a triangle. I am taking one is AB bar and another one BC bar. AB bar plus BC bar, adding these two only. 2I cap plus 2J cap plus K cap plus CA bar, that is equal to 0. Now CA bar that is equal to minus 2I cap minus 2J cap minus K cap. Here what they are asking, what is the length of the third side? Length means its magnitude. You can find the magnitude only. Modulus of CA bar. What is the, if any vector is given, xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, what about its magnitude? Root of x square plus y square plus z square. That is equal to 3. 3 is the magnitude of the third side, length of the third side. Here also same model question we have done. A bar, B bar, C bar. Find a vector of magnitude 6 units which is perpendicular to the vector. This total vector I am taking, you can consider anything. I am taking P bar, R bar, you can take anything. Otherwise the P bar I am taking. P bar is equal to 2A bar minus B bar plus 3C bar. What about the 2A bar? 2A bar means each one multiplied by 2, scalar multiplication of a vector. 2I cap plus 2J cap plus 2K cap. B bar multiplied by minus 4I cap plus 2J cap minus 3K cap plus 3C bar. Scalar multiplication of a vector. Every term should be multiplied by scalar 3. 3I cap minus 6 j cap plus 3 k cap. So 2, 4, 7 I cap, 2, 4, minus 2 j cap, 2 minus 1 plus 2 k cap. This is the p bar I got. Here what they are asking, find the vector of magnitude 6 which is parallel to. Parallel to means in this direction we want. What is the, first you can find the unit vector in that direction. What is the unit vector in that direction? P cap, that is equal to p bar by modulus of p bar. P bar means this one, 7 I cap minus 2 j cap plus 2 k cap whole by its modulus 49 plus 4 plus 4, 8. That is 57. Now, magnitude 6. 6 into p cap. This is the unit vector. If your unit vector is multiplied by 6, its magnitude 6 only. Modulus of this one, 6 you can get. So, multiplying with the 6 only. 6 7 are 42 I cap minus 12 j cap plus 12 k cap whole by root 57. This is the vector in this direction and having the magnitude 6. Next one, let A bar, B bar, C bar, 3 vectors are given, and P bar is equal to A bar plus B bar plus C bar. Then P bar, here we have to express P bar in terms of A bar and B bar. Then what about the P bar? Here these are the options. Now P bar, how to write in terms of A bar and B bar? That one I am writing here. P bar I am taking lambda A bar, lambda 1 A bar, otherwise you can take a different notations only. Lambda A bar plus mu B bar I am taking. You can express P bar in terms of lambda and mu. So in the place of P bar I can write lambda A bar plus mu into B bar, that is equal to A bar plus B bar plus C bar. Lambda A bar, that is 3 lambda I cap minus lambda j cap plus mu into B bar, mu I cap minus 2 into mu j cap, that is equal to A bar plus B bar plus C bar, adding these 3, plus I minus I both gets cancelled, 3 I cap minus j minus 3 minus 3 plus 4 plus 4 j cap. So here these two are equal. Here 3 lambda plus mu into I cap plus or minus you can take common, otherwise the plus I am taking common, minus lambda minus 2 mu into j cap, that is equal to 3 I cap plus 4 j cap. Here these two vectors are equal means both the I cap coefficients are equal and both the j cap coefficients are equal. 3 lambda plus mu, that is equal to 3, and minus lambda minus 2 mu, that is equal to 4. So here by solving these two we can get a lambda and mu values. If it is multiplied by 2, 6 lambda plus 2 mu, that is equal to 6, minus lambda minus 2 mu, that is equal to 4. By adding these two, 5 lambda, that is equal to 10, lambda is equal to 2. If lambda is equal to 2, mu is equal to 3 minus 6, that is equal to minus 3. Lambda is equal to 2, mu is equal to minus 3 I got. So lambda is equal to 2 means 2 A bar, mu value I got minus 3, minus 3 P bar. So here I expressed the P bar in terms of A bar and B bar. So here the fourth option is the correct one. Next one, the points with the position vectors. Position vectors are given. So OA bar, OB bar, OC bar are given. are collinear. If any 3 points are collinear, A, B, C, here with respect to origin, position vectors are given. Here points are given A, B, C. So the position vectors with respect to origin, we can say OA bar, OB bar, OC bar are given. Now, if the 3 points are collinear, here you can take the vectors, any two vectors, AB bar, AC bar, or AB bar, BC bar, you can take any two. If they are collinear or parallel, here already we discussed that one, we can express one vector in terms of another one by multiplying with a scalar. Here already mu notation is there, so here I change that notation. Mu AC bar. AB bar is equal to mu into AC bar. What about AB bar? Minus 20 I cap minus 11 j cap, that is equal to mu into, what about AC bar here? Lambda minus 60 into I cap minus 55 j cap. Here these two are multiplied by mu, and here both the vectors are equal, equating the j bar coefficients. What about the j bar coefficient here? Minus 55 mu, that is equal to minus 11 this side. So minus minus gets cancelled. Mu is equal to 1 by 5. And by equating the I bar coefficients, mu is equal to I got 1 by 5 into lambda minus 60, that is equal to, here what about I cap, I coefficient here? Minus 20. So lambda minus 60, that is equal to minus 100. Lambda is equal to minus 100 plus 60, that is equal to minus 40. So here they are asking the lambda value. Lambda is equal to minus 40. Next, section formula. Here I am taking one line segment AB. Here P divides, otherwise you can take any notation here, no problem. C divides AB in the ratio M is to N. Means what is the meaning of that one? AC by CB, that is equal to M by N. That implies N into AC, that is equal to M into CB. All are in the same direction. Here AC and CB both are in the same direction, and these two magnitudes are also equal. So here both the vectors are equal, we say. Therefore here I can write N into AC bar, that is equal to M into CB bar. Here we want OC bar. Here the position vectors of these points with respect to origin, we say OA bar, that is equal to A bar, and here I am taking C bar, this one I am taking P bar. OB bar is equal to OA bar equals to A bar, OC bar equals to C bar, OB bar equals to B bar. Now N into AC bar we can write in terms of their position vectors, OC bar minus OA bar, that is equals to M into OB bar minus OC bar we can write. So N into C bar minus N into A bar, that is equals to M into B bar minus M into C bar. Here this one you can transpose this side. C bar if I take common, M plus N into C bar, that is equal to MB bar plus NA bar. C bar, that is equal to MB bar plus NA bar by M plus N. So what is the position vector of C with respect to origin? OC bar is equal to OC bar I have taken C bar, that is equal to M into B bar plus N into A bar by M plus N. That is the section formula. Here find the position vector of a point R which divides the line segment joining the 2 points P and Q whose position vectors are here P comma Q. Here position vectors with respect to origin I am taking OP bar and OQ bar. OP bar is equal to P bar, OP bar only I am taking, this is OQ bar. Now R be a point which divides in the ratio 2:1 internally. Here we have to find internally and externally also. Now OR bar is equal to the position vector of this one, OR bar, that is equal to 2 into OQ bar plus 1 into OP bar whole by m plus n, that is equal to 2 plus 1. 2 into, this is OP bar, here points are given, position vectors of P and Q. So OP bar, that is equal to OP bar, this is a OQ bar, this is OQ bar, this is OP bar. 2 into OQ bar minus 2 I cap plus 2 j cap plus 2 k cap plus 1 into OP bar I cap plus 2 j cap minus k cap whole by 3. This is minus I cap plus 4 j cap plus k cap whole by 3. This is the vector, that is the point R, or the position vector of the point O or bar. It divides the line segment joining these 2 points in the ratio 2:1. So this is the OR bar in internally. In externally means in this place you can keep minus only. The same thing you can do, but here in these 2 places you can keep minus. LB bar minus NA bar by M minus N and complete the solution. Now vector along the bisector of given 2 vectors. Now vector along the bisector of given 2 vectors. Here I am taking these 2 vectors. Here I have taken these 2 vectors, AB bar and AC bar. This one I am taking A bar and this one I am taking B bar. See, if I complete the parallelogram, but in a parallelogram, the diagonal always, there is not necessarily the bisector of angle between these 2 adjacent sides. There is no compulsion. In some cases maybe that is the bisector, but in every time, in general we can't say the diagonal which is passes through the intersection of these 2 adjacent sides is the bisector. We can't say that one. But in a rhombus, complete that rhombus one. Now in rhombus, the diagonal bisects the angle between these 2 adjacent sides only. Here this is the angular bisector we say in a rhombus. In a rhombus, here I have taken AB bar, that is equal to A bar, BC bar, AC bar equals to B bar. But in a rhombus, all the sides are equal. All the sides are equal. So here what I am taking, AB bar, that is equal to, in this direction I am taking the unit vector only. AB bar, that is equal to A bar by modulus of A bar I am taking. So what about its modulus of AB bar, we can get 1. Here also AC bar, what I am taking here, B bar by modulus of B bar. This side also I am taking unit vector in that direction, B bar. So that is B bar by modulus of B bar. In this direction I am taking unit vector AB bar equals to A bar by modulus of A bar. Its modulus we can get 1. Here also its modulus we can get 1. Now both the sides are equal. And this is the bisector. So that is the angular bisector. So that is that one. Adjacent sides are equal in a parallelogram. That one we say rhombus. Now in this is the diagonal. Here parallelogram law of addition also there. What is that one? Here the diagonal represents the sum of these 2 adjacent sides only. So here this one I am taking C dash otherwise. You can take anywhere. AC dash bar, that is equal to A bar by modulus of A bar plus B bar by modulus of B bar. So to find the bisector of the angle between 2 adjacent sides, here you can find the unit vector, here also you can find the unit vector, sum of these 2, that is the bisector of the angle formed by these 2 vectors. Now here I can write any vector along the bisector, any vector along the bisector, we can write any vector see in this direction you can take any vector which is passes through these two sides, any vector along the bisector is lambda into lambda times a bar by modulus of a bar plus b bar by modulus of b bar. If I want, this is the internal bisector. If I want external bisector, external angular bisector, if I want, here we can simply put a minus any vector along the bisector, external bisector is lambda into a bar by modulus of a bar minus b bar by modulus of b bar. Now here we can discuss 2-3 problems related to this concept. So a bar is equal to 7 I cap minus 4 j cap minus 4 k cap. B bar is equal to minus 2 I cap minus j cap plus 2 k cap. Determine the vector C bar along the internal bisector of the angle between A bar and B bar. Here A bar, B bar. We want, this is the C bar. C bar, that is the internal bisector of A bar and B bar. Here what is the formula? Internal bisector of A bar and B bar, that is lambda times A cap. A bar by modulus of A bar, we can write a unit vector A cap only, plus B cap. First you can write down A cap. Here A bar is given. What is A cap? The vector should be divided by its modulus 49, 16, 32, 81. Square root of 81, that is 9. And B cap also you can find out. B cap, that is equal to minus 2 I cap minus j cap plus 2 k cap whole by its modulus, that is 3 only. So here C bar, that is the, what is the formula? C bar is equal to, C bar is the internal bisector only. So internal bisector of angle formed by these two adjacent sides, C bar equals to lambda times A cap plus B cap. Now here C bar is equal to, otherwise we can do one thing, we can take the modulus on both sides. First you can find lambda times A cap plus B cap. Here we can add these two. So here multiplying and dividing with 3, we can get minus 6 I cap minus 3 j cap plus 6 k cap by 9. So 1 by 9 I can put outside. Then adding these two, A cap plus B cap, that is I cap minus 7 j cap plus 2 k cap. Now here I got that one. Now modulus of C bar, to get a lambda value, here one more condition also given. Modulus of C bar, that is equal to 5 root 6. Modulus means modulus of lambda by 9 into square root of 1 plus 49 plus 4, that is equal to 5 root 6. 49, 54. Modulus of lambda root 54 upon 9, that is equal to 5 into root 6. That implies modulus of lambda, that is equal to 9 6 jar. 9 6 jar means 3 root 6 you can write by 9, that is equal to 5 into root 6. Here these two gets cancelled. 3 times modulus of lambda is equal to 15. So here lambda you can take either plus 15 or minus 15. Next, the positional vector of the points P and Q with respect to origin O are A bar is equal to this one, B bar is equal to that one given respectively. If M is a point on PQ such that OM is the bisector of POQ and POQ, then OM bar is Now here you can see, now here OP bar, OQ bar, OP bar, OQ bar. Both are given. OP bar is equal to OP bar, that is the A bar. This is A bar. This one I am taking Q bar. The position vector of the points P comma Q with respect to origin. This is A bar, that one A B bar I am taking. Now M is a point. Join these two. Here M is a point on PQ. M is a point on PQ such that OM is the bisector. OM is the bisector. Then what is the bisector of angle POQ? Now here you can observe one thing. Here A bar is given. What about modulus of A bar? Here 132, here also 132. Same terms are there. So both are having the same modulus. 9 plus 4, 13 plus 1, 14. Modulus of A bar, that is equal to 14. Modulus of B bar, that is also 14, root 14. So that one we say these two sides are equal, that is the isosceles triangle. If it is the isosceles triangle, what about this one? This is the M is the midpoint of PQ. Here OP bar, P points are given. What about the P point here? 1, 3, minus 2. 1, 3, minus 2. Simply we can write like that also. And 3, minus 1, OQ bar. Q coordinates 3, minus 1, minus 2. Then the position of that point with respect to origin, that is OQ bar only. Here what are the coordinates of Q here? 3, minus 1, minus 2. Now what about OM bar? OM bar, that is the midpoint of PQ. Midpoint of PQ. So here this is the isosceles triangle. The angular bisector bisects the opposite side. What is the midpoint of this one? X1 plus x2 by 2. 3 plus 1, 4 by 2, 2 only. 2 into I cap. Minus 1 plus 3 plus 2 by 2, that is j cap. Minus 2 plus minus 2 minus 4 minus 2 k cap. So this is the bisector of, that is the bisector of angle between POQ. Next one, if A bar and B bar are two unit vectors and theta is the angle between them, then the unit vector along the bisector of A bar and B bar will be given by. See here, two adjacent sides I am taking. These are the two adjacent sides. Complete the parallelogram. Here I completed the parallelogram. And this is the diagonal. And here what they given? A bar, B bar are two unit vectors. This is the unit vector. This is also unit vector. Here modulus of A bar is equal to modulus of B bar is equal to 1. Why? Because already given A bar, B bar are two unit vectors. So its modulus will be equal to 1. Then what about this is the rhombus one. This is the rhombus. Why? Because both the adjacent sides are equal and this is the angular bisector, that one becomes a rhombus. Now here if I take A, B, C, D, what about AD bar? AD bar, that is equal to A bar plus B bar. A bar plus B bar. That is the angular bisector. That is the angular bisector of these two, containing these two adjacent sides. Now angle between them, then the unit vector along the bisector. What about the unit vector? Unit vector means AD cap. I want A bar plus B bar, A bar plus B bar by modulus of A bar plus B bar. the vector should be divided by its modulus. That one we say, if I take the modulus, we can get a 1 only. So that is the unit vector along the bisector of A bar and B bar. And one more thing also given, the angle between both the A bar and B bar, that is theta, and this is the angular bisector. So this one we say theta by 2. And here I am taking one more diagonal also. So both the diagonals perpendicularly bisect each other. Point of intersection I am taking O. O is the midpoint. Perpendicularly bisect each other. Perpendicularly bisect. So AO bar that is the midpoint. Here half of the total length only. So here we can write AO bar that is equals to half of A bar plus B bar by modulus of A bar plus B bar. Otherwise keep aside that one. Keep aside. Now, what is the total length? Here, total length, that is A bar plus B bar. Total vector A bar plus B bar. This is A bar plus B bar by 2. A bar plus B bar by 2. So, total vector A bar plus B bar, AD bar, O is the midpoint. So, this part A bar plus B bar by 2 only. Now, here I am taking cos theta in this triangle. Cos theta by 2. Here adjacent side AO bar, that is, what is the modulus of this one? Modulus of A bar plus B bar by 2 upon hypotenuse. What about the hypotenuse? A bar, that is the unit vector, is modulus 1 only. Here we are taking scalars only. Here modulus of this one upon modulus of this one. Here already given, this is the unit vector, so modulus of A bar that is equals to 1. So here modulus of A bar plus B bar that is equals to 2 into cos theta by 2. Here AD bar, that is the vector, A bar plus B bar upon modulus of A bar plus B bar, we can write 2 into cos of theta by 2, we can write. This is the vector along the bisector. Here next one more. If these three are the position vectors of the vertices of triangle ABC, those are the points of position vectors of the vertices of triangle ABC. The triangle ABC is given ABC. Now, this is the bisector. It divides the angle into two equal parts. AD is the bisector of angle A. Here, what they given here? OA bar. Here I will give the hint, remaining part you can complete. OA bar, that is equal to 4i cap plus 7j cap plus 8k cap, and OB bar, that is equal to 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap, and OC bar, that is equal to 2i cap plus 5j cap plus 7k cap. Here ABC points are given. ABC points are given. The position vector of that ABC with respect to origin OA bar, OB bar, OC bar. And here in the plane geometry we learnt one theorem. In a triangle, the bisector of the angle of a triangle divide the base in the ratio of other two sides only. So here BD by DC, that is equal to AB by AC. Here BD by DC, that is equal to modulus of AB bar by modulus of AC bar. Here how to get modulus of AB bar? AB bar, that is nothing but OB bar minus OA bar. OB bar minus OA bar, that is minus 2i cap 3 minus 4j cap minus 4k cap. What about its modulus? modulus of AB bar, that is equal to 6 only. Root of 36, root of x square plus y square plus z square. And AC bar, what about AC bar? That is equal to OC bar minus OA bar. That is equal to OC bar minus OA bar minus 2I cap minus 2J cap minus K cap. What about its modulus? That is equal to 3. So modulus of AB bar, I got a 6 by 3, that is equal to 2 by 1. So here 2:1 ratio. 2:1 ratio. Then the coordinates of D. The position vector of D with respect to origin OD bar, that is equal to, here D divides BC in the ratio 2:1 internally. Then M into 2 into OC bar plus 1 into OB bar by M plus N, 2 plus 1. 2 into OC bar, that is 4I cap plus 10J cap plus 14K cap plus 1 into OB bar, 2I cap plus 3J cap plus 4K cap whole by 3. Here you can simplify that one and check the options. Thank you.